Hello everybody, it's Richard Lucas here and I'm back with a brand new retro let's play, and today, and over the course of several videos, I'm going to be playing Deep Duck Trouble starring Donald Duck for the Sega Master System. And now this is one of the Master System's finest platform games. I never even knew it existed till about a few years ago when I did some research because I played the Lucky Dime Caper. Now that game isn't as good as other Disney sort of Sega games. It's very difficult and left me kind of a sour taste in my mouth, so after doing some research I actually found out that Sega did another one, but this was actually handled, I think, by Aspect of Japan, or a different company anyway, and you can definitely tell it's got more of an adventure feel. In this game, Donald has to travel to an island to take back a pendant that Uncle Scrooge took from the island, because as soon as Uncle Scrooge got home he bloated up like a blimp. And so Donald has to put the pendant back to ensure the curse breaks and Uncle Scrooge returns to normal. So that's the story in a nutshell. It's kind of got a DuckTales feel to it as well, in that Donald can choose which location he wants to go to. He'll be collecting treasure on this game and snow cones. And this was quite a late entry for the system as well. 1993 I believe it came out, whereas Lucky Dime Caper I think was like 1990 or something, or 91. But yeah, Deep Duck Trouble, I will say, is absolutely fantastic. It's nice and easy as well. It might take a while to get used to the mechanics because this game can seem a lot more difficult than it is, but I'll probably get caught out a few times, but it's by no means as difficult as Lucky Dime Caper. Right, so the first thing you'll notice is we can actually choose where we want to go. So I want to go on the valley first because that's the ice level and I always struggle with that level. So we're going to be doing that first. It says the quill of the falcon will show you the way. So okay, you get little clues thrown in, and it does it in sections as well. Nice manageable sections. Oh, for God's sake, how am I supposed to avoid that thing? It's like straight away it always catches me out. Boom, take that, mofo. There we go. Can I jump up there? Oh no, I just buggered it up for myself. Right, I'm going to just see if I can go back up there, because I think there's some treasures up there I can get. Oh, for God's sake, come on, let me up. It's really awkward a lot of the time as well. You get this power up which charges Donald, and it's pretty useless most of the time. I can't always get it to work properly. So you get an ice cream, so it is very much like DuckTales. Now DuckTales is a game I haven't unfortunately played, but I know it's one of the greatest platformers ever sort of made. Everybody gushes over it, and I will probably get that played one of these days. Right, okay, I think I've got to somehow just climb up these things. Time it and just climb up. There we are. There we are. God. Can I get up there? There we are. Beautiful. Well, it's a snow cone there I'm going to get. Now I'm playing this on an actual Master System 2, I should say, a modded Master System 2. If you see my Sonic Let's Play, I actually also played that on the Master System 2, and it's what I mean by modded is that I can actually play at American speed, which means it's slightly faster than us Europeans, or should I say the UK, because I think we're out of the European Union now. It's very strange, very confusing. Oh God, he's one of those dancing rams. I'm gonna twat him with a block. There we are. Lovely. And we're going to jump up here. Right, need to take advantage of that block. Alright, let's jump down. There's a treasure chest down there. I don't know whether I should get it, to be honest. There's an extra life up there anyway. This game is very generous with lives, I'll say that, because in certain sections the developers know you're going to struggle, so they throw in an extra life. And what's great is if you lose on these sections, you can do them over and over, provided you keep collecting the extra life, which is always good. Right, I think I've got to climb up here, possibly, I don't know. Nice, they've created a nice little route for me up here. And he's gone off screen, which is always good. Right, okay. Alright, so that's the first section done. So this is generally how levels work. They do it kind of section by section. And scene 2. The only problem is if you lose, say if I was to die now and lose all my lives on scene 2, I'd have to start again from the beginning, so that's the only thing about this game. But I will say that when you get to the final boss, what's really cool is you can literally just start on him straight away when you continue the game. So there's infinite continues, which is always good in my book. I just messed that up there. So I literally, before I've done this, I had a little practice playthrough just to reacquaint myself with the game. Had a lot of fun with it as well, you know. I didn't find it too kind of difficult. You know, not that it was easy. There were some things that really threw me off about this game. Like little things I didn't see coming. I got caught out quite a lot. There's lots of quick time events as well. And literally the majority of the bosses you face are just chases at the end of each stage. And you just got to avoid some hazards, so that's pretty much all there is to know really. And even the final boss is pretty easy as well, so it's a great game for kids and adults. So if you've got a little kid and they're a Disney fan, then definitely I highly recommend this game. Right, now this threw me off, and it probably will throw me off again. Essentially I need to jump on these freaking ice cubes. I can never do it for some reason. Jump. Oh, there we are. Okay, great. Put the ice cube on that thing, and what it does, it gives you a little block to stand on. And this charge thing is pretty much useless. I never saw the point of it. So it is good occasionally, but I don't understand why the developers didn't make it more easier to navigate Donald when you got it, because you can only go in one direction, so you've got to pick it up, and then before you, it's almost like you've got to plan it, so before you pick it up you've got to like choose the direction you want to go in. Freaking hell, I'm not picking it up. I generally have been killed by it in the past, so essentially if I don't have to pick them up I don't. Right, okay. Ice cream. Alright, whoa. Alright, okay. What now, I wonder? Oh, great, yeah. Throw me in there, why don't you? You see, it does things like this. It gives you the it gives you the ice cream. You're in a really difficult part, because it knows that you're going to struggle. Or the developers know you're going to struggle, I should say. Right. Now, is this the bit with the iceberg? Yeah, I hate this bit. Very difficult to do this. I can never do this half the time. Yeah. I generally die here quite a lot, so it doesn't help that Donald's jump it's better than the Lucky Dime Caper, but it's still slightly pants. It's like I just can't avoid half the carnage that's going on screen. And also the iceberg's really slippy. I keep slipping off. So that is the only thing. So I think the best thing about this section is, or the best way to do it, is just to do it and just not worry about the ice and just pull up with it. Problem is I can't duck. I can't duck in time because it's so slippy. So I sort of did it there. There we are. I think I've done it now. There we go. It is kind of a tricky section, I will say that. But once you do a stage, what's great is if you get game over, then you don't have to do it again. So once you sort of do the boss, the quick time event boss thing, and once all that's over with, you can just worry about the next stage and the next stage. So that's why this is great for kids, because, you know, I think anybody can do this. And I'm not the world's best games player, but I like games that are really, really easy, I will say that. Oh, jump on that polar bear. Right, I want to go this way now because there's something here I want to get. Right, extra life. Right, I need to get through this somehow. Right, I think I've got to bounce on the snowball or do something. There we are. It takes me to the right. And this is the quick time event boss thing, basically. We're going to be carried on by this eagle who drops us, and then we have to take part in an little endurance level here. So it's actually not that easy, not that hard. You can get caught out a few times. You just got to stay calm and do not touch the boss because there's no way of actually killing it. You've just got to outlast him. Basically, that's the key to this. Fucking hell, that was close. I will say Donald jumps a lot better though in these quick time events. Shame you can't jump like this in the actual levels themselves. He actually jumps a lot better. Right. Just gotta watch out for the eagle. It's easier than it looks. Oh, there you go. I actually hit it. And he's come back for more, then just kick this thing, which I think's automatic, and there we go. And that's the valley over with. Not too shabby, and then generally this is kind of what happens. Once you survive the endurance round, you get the treasure. So I've got one treasure now, which the Quill of the Falcon. So once he gets, I believe it's, I can't remember if it's 4 or 5 treasures. Once he's got all the treasures, then the shrine opens up and he can get into the shrine. Not too bad. Right, so that's the valley done. Cool.